Hi, I'm Simon Rushton and this is Taxi Chronicles podcast. On this podcast, we spontaneously interview unsuspecting passengers with their permission, allowing them to share their intimate life stories and concerns. As our slogan states, real riders, real stories. Some riders prefer to be anonymous, while others ask me to tell their story later on. Either way, there are all genuine 5 to 10 minutes stories, so sit back and enjoy this episode. Morning. Yes, we're back with another rider, another story. Today we have Bob in the car. He's got a history in retail, working for TK Maxx, as well as security, and we were also talking about this whole COVID situation. So we've got 23 minutes and we'll probably utilize that up, but we'll just see how the conversation flows. So tell us about how you got into the security industry.
Security industry, I've got a brother, he's younger than me, like 2 years younger than me, and he's been doing it for 10 years.
You have to speak loud.
And he's been doing it for 10 years, and he was like, you know what, you should try it, you'll be good at it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. So I got my badge. It's alright, it's exciting, you know.
Okay, so
I enjoy it better than TK Maxx, to be honest.
So what do you do, nightclubs?
Yeah, in
venues?
Shoreditch.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh, where all the young people are and everything. So what kind of issues do you have there then?
The issues are the basic common ones, innit? Drunkenness and drug abuse.
Okay,
And you get domestics as well, but we try to keep ourselves away from domestics.
What? You're cheating on me?
Yeah.
Why did you kiss her?
Why are you looking at her? Why are you dancing with her? Oh my God. The guy goes to offer his girlfriend a drink and boom, it kicks off. Now, come on, guys.
So he offered his own girlfriend a drink?
He offered another guy's girl a drink. He went to the bar. He got 2 drinks in.
Yeah.
He come back. He sees she's dancing with her man, innit? And he's gone there to still give her the drink. And the guy's saying, "Don't move, man. She doesn't want your drink. She's my man, innit?"
So wait, let me just make sure that's right. He has his partner. He's gone to buy his girlfriend a drink. He's come back and she's dancing with somebody else.
Now you got the other way around. So there's a couple that were in the club.
Yeah.
They were in the club. They're having a good time. And next man went to the bar, bought 2 glasses of drink, came back, and tried to give her the drink while she's dancing with her man.
Yeah.
And that just kicked off, innit? I was bound to kick off.
Okay.
Come on, guys, man. I'm getting too old for
this. But then I'd ask you, what made that man think he can be doing that? Because the woman must have instigated
Obviously, the women. Women out there, yeah? You women are crazy.
So they say behind every bar fight there's a woman.
Because they love the attention, don't they?
Yeah.
They love it.
And men still always react in an archaic way.
So you sort of tell like that when you're a little kid, but when you're an adult, mate, come on.
So what do? Do you just push them out onto the street, or do you have to try and? How do you handle it?
Well, if it kicks off, they're out. They can't stay. They can't stay. But if it's just an argument row, we will split them up and we'll just keep an eye on the guy that's being the aggressor, innit? Or the guy that's being the nuisance. We'll just keep an eye on him. If he continues, then we will kick him out.
So this is your last chance, kind of.
Yeah, from home, mate. There's plenty of women in the bar.
Okay.
Or where are you going for the one that's got a man? Allow it.
Yeah. So it's all quite busy down there then.
Here as well. Everything closes at 10 now, innit?
Okay.
But hopefully, I don't know. They said from next week. I don't know. This is what I'm hearing from the club scene. So if everyone's looking to go out, I think from next week they're gonna ease it. That's what I heard from my club, but I'm not sure.
People are telling. I saw a news clip where people were being. The newswoman was really grilling this MP, basically saying, "You haven't thought of this, have you?
No, they haven't thought of it.
You're just, all that kind of things." And it's funny because if you look at Nazi Germany, a lot of people weren't into what the Nazis believed, but because it's the rhetoric of what the government was pumping, they just went along with it. This must be right. And this is what
patriotism, innit? Even if it's on the wrong, they're gonna still support it.
I'm not sure if it's patriotism. I'd say it's like blind. It's like, how do you know who your daddy is because your mama told you so? Do you see what I mean?
Yeah,
you just go with what's being told to you because you're used to hearing.
But when you're talking about the whole nation,
Yeah, but...
For example, when that 9/11 thing happened, yeah, I don't know if that's a touchy subject.
No, go on.
So, obviously, we're not, this is what I think, like, no way 19 Arabs could have flown on the plane and blew up Twin Towers like that. And if you see the videos on that, you've seen how the it went down like it was a demolition thing, innit?
Yeah.
They had experts talk about it. So I thought...
I had firemen who was in the tower.
Yeah.
I heard a documentary where a fireman in the tower, and a man said he was directing people out, and then he heard boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And he said he's been a fireman for 34 years. He knows explosives when he hears explosives. He said, I don't know what you lot doing, but I'm getting out. And he got out.
The thing was, I know a large portion of the American public doubt that story, that yeah, this is what happened. But you know what? They just go with it because they're Americans and it's America. Trust me,
people have faith. People have faith. You've got very intelligent people who just have faith in what the government tells them.
They are the dumbest nation in the world, isn't it? The Americans.
I don't know if because they're very innovative. They brought us the Apple. Yeah, they bring us quite. They're big on the NASA, which is actually NASA is like many nations.
Yeah.
Financed by many nations, but obviously it's based in America, so they like to take the credit. But Americans have brought us a lot. They brought us a Hollywood. I love Hollywood.
Mate, have you not heard of Bollywood?
Yeah,
much better.
No, I don't know about that. Bollywood, maybe you've upped your game now, but...
Yeah, we have now. Now we're just like Hollywood.
No, I'd say this. It's
the music,
singing,
the dancing.
I just turn off. I'm not interested.
Bro, the music beats are all Americanized now. It's not Indian.
I don't know,
music.
but I know every time, I remember I see something, every time anything happens, they break into a song.
Oh, that's the only thing that bugs me as well.
Thank you. So I wouldn't say you're at the same
Every
standard.
2 minutes there's a song.
Yeah.
They argue there's a song.
Yeah. So to me, that's
they laugh. There's a song.
I wouldn't watch it. Do you see what I mean? There's one film I did watch. I'm not sure if that's a bit of a collaboration with Hollywood. The Extraction.
Extraction
on Netflix.
Oh yeah. They did in my country, in Bangladesh.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. India's drug lord versus Bangladesh's drug lord.
Was it Indian versus Bangladesh?
Yeah.
Indian versus. I thought that was superb.
Yeah.
That guy with the long hair, he was working with the white guy. He was really good. I don't know his name. That was really good.
It's the full actor guy, right?
You know who I liked? The Indian woman. I thought she was really sexy, and
she's actually Persian.
Okay, wherever she is, I thought I wouldn't want her. She's too skinny.
Yeah,
but
a bit too skinny.
I say this, I love her. Hey, she taking when the man's on the bridge and he's trying to cross.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you see her pull up with her crew. Out comes the RPG. I say yes. Yeah. This is the girl I'll date, boy. When she's coming to help out, man, she's serious. Take out the helicopter.
But you know what? That's what upset me about that movie.
What?
She wasn't from India or Bangladesh. That's what upset me about it.
It doesn't matter though. Come on now. Really,
no, man. We have beautiful women.
No, it doesn't matter.
And good actresses.
No, wait, it doesn't matter.
Why?
Because you can't tell me there's no Arab women living in India or Bangladesh. You're neighbours. You understand?
No, we're far from Arab, man. We're far from the Middle East.
No, but wait a minute. Pakistan?
We're far away from the Middle East.
Pakistan's next to Afghanistan. Your neighbours, thank you. You tell me people don't travel.
Yeah, of course.
That's like if we show. Wait a minute, think about this.
They invest in stuff.
Think about this. If we show a film in England, that means it must only be white people then.
What?
If we show a film in England, that means it should only be white people. Based on what you're saying there. Do you see what I'm saying? See, now you're smiling. Now you're smiling. Think about it though.
No, the thing is, if it's about England, you know, in England,
but even so,
England is multicultural, bro.
And
Bangladesh and that India and Bangladesh ain't that multicultural.
So you haven't got other cultures there.
We have, but it's not that big.
And furthermore, that was a security company she worked for. So that don't mean say everybody in the crew is Indian. That means she come along and she said, the man said, "Where are we now?" We said, "We're in India." That's what she said.
Yeah.
We're doing business in India. You need to open your mindset now, brother. You need to open your mindset. It's not about this is based here, so you must have only this.
No, but it would have been nice. It would have been nice to see an Indian lady there,
but then you make your
bro.
movie.
I ain't got time for that.
Oh, thank you.
I'm killing it at TK Maxx and walking on doors, bro.
Okay, so
actually, I can make a good movie, you know.
Okay,
well, all my experience.
Make,
oh my
make
God.
one in TK Maxx. So on to TK Maxx.
I should get you TK Maxx to produce it.
What's it like working in TK Maxx?
It's a good place to work, you know. Honestly, it really is. I've been there for 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
What are you doing there? Is staff, security, what?
Well, at the moment, I'm a trainee team leader.
Okay.
But I think I'm going to move to LP, which is loss prevention for security for the store.
Oh, so you're trying to catch the staff out stealing, is that right?
Staff and customers and stuff like that.
Because I know most companies, big organisations, write off 25% of in-house theft.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they up. That's why they up the
internal
fees.
Theft is big, you know.
Yeah. People, because you're relying. People know where cameras are, and people work together. In that respect of things and stuff. But so is it a good working? So you like it there? What do you like about working in TK Maxx?
It's a good company to work for, you know.
Yeah.
Pay is good. You get to learn a lot. There's room for progression. Always, they're always looking to promote people.
What kind of things do you learn?
So they teach you. So firstly, they'll teach you about the company and everything. Then they'll teach you management skills, team leading skills. You know, how to handle conflict management. They teach you a lot, you know. Yeah.
So conflict management is something you've dealt with before.
Yeah.
So how would you deal with conflict management?
It's totally different working in retail. Well, especially if you're working as LP, because you're not SIA approved to do that.
Well, it's still.
So you're working basically for the company as security, right? So there's certain things we can't do that I could do at the doors. So I can't just go and twist someone's arm and just say, you know what, you need to get out, mate. You get me? We can't do that. We can't touch them.
But in the SIA industry, they don't advocate putting hands on people unless it's more or less
unless it's necessary, yeah.
But
obviously, as SIA licensed guys, we have the right and authority to take someone out of the premises.
Okay, so you escort them back.
Yeah, that we have.
But then I would have said this, having done security for 5 years in that respect, that there's ways to walk someone out even without them knowing.
Oh yeah, no, that's the best way to do it. This is what they train us. You know, we do our physical intervention.
All right, so
this is what they train us about.
Give me something. How do you handle that then? If I'm there, I don't want to come out. I'll say no, and I'm just had an altercation, so I try to buy someone else's girl a drink. And now you come along, Bob's gonna get me to leave. How are you gonna do it?
I'll be like, sir, you need to come out and have a bit of fresh air. Let's have a chat. Let's see what we can sort out.
I don't need any fresh air.
I think you do, sir. I think you're a bit drunk.
No, I'm gonna sit
down. Go out for half an hour, sir, and I'll let you back in. And let this situation
No,
go.
I don't believe you.
Sir, don't worry. I'm on the doors. I'll let you in.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna stand here near the window, and I'm gonna breathe some fresh air in the window. But I'm gonna.
So it's a health hazard.
No, it's not.
You're drunk.
Because the window's
you might
open.
just fall out.
I won't. The window's got a safety latch on.
No, this safety latch isn't very safety.
See?
So you come with me. Follow me this way.
No, I'm not.
You're not coming. Then I'd have to just grip you up, mate.
Okay. Now this is where
I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. Folks, listen, I'm joking. I would never do that.
This is where you went wrong. Is you said, I think you need some fresh air.
Yeah,
well, I would have said that. In my experience, I would have said, all right, mate, listen, come with me. I can't really hear you in here. I know you're in the right. Let's just walk with me and then we can talk over here. And I'm just walking him outside.
Yeah.
I've convinced him that he's in the right. I convinced him I need to hear his story.
Like, you know, mostly in the clubs and that with young people, it doesn't go like that, man. I've done the young people club, the ones that who bring in the guns and all those things from time before. Especially when the local boys come in, oh my God, that's just mayhem.
So, and that's how you handle it. Or, right, so when you're frisking people, assuming you frisk people, and if they have a weapon, how do you handle it?
Well, this is how we do it in our store. If it's the local lads, the local thugs, we just say, look, mate, take your drugs, take your weapon. You're not coming today. The cameras have just seen you. I advise you to stay away. It's linked to the police. They go. That usually works. They just go. But if you try not to give them the drugs or the tools back, you're fucked. They're coming back for you, bro.
Yeah, they're going to take it personally because it's all about proving yourself.
Yeah, and it's their area, it's their manner. They will pull out 100 boys within a minute. And if there's like 10 of you, or sometimes there's even 2 of us, you can't battle that, man. I don't care how big you are.
No, but it's not worth it. You have to,
I'm not putting my life on risk. The best thing to do is just give it to them, explain to them, look guys, it's not me. I'm really sorry, yeah, but it's linked to the camera. You're on camera. It's linked to the feds. They're going to be watching you. So my advice is just get ready. Come back another day, man. That's it. Yeah. And that usually works.
No, that's more or less the same kind of thing we do. Yeah. I used to do. Where you just point out to the guy, listen, I'm going to actually save your life. But we do it slightly different. We say, go and put your tools in the car, come back here, we start again, and then you can go in. Because you're a man, I'm a man, it's pure men in there. So if it kicks off, it's just a fist thing, and I know you can handle yourself. Now, if he doesn't come back, you know he's a weak guy. If he does, you check him, yeah, cool, blah, 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 and then they start to respect you. Yeah. You see what I mean? In that respect of things. So back to the TK Maxx. Yes. Are the hours fair? It's not. Is it like an Amazon place? So we've interviewed people for Amazon.
Amazon?
Yeah, we've worked. The people who've worked. I've interviewed people for Amazon.
They just run up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah, but you know what? I tell you this: when the young guy, he's studying to be a lawyer, and he was explaining to me. He did say, yeah, you do need to be physically fit.
Yeah, I heard,
but he said, but check this. There's 2 points I'd make here, and he made one. The first point was, you get paid £10 an hour at Amazon for 40 hours. If you do anything more than 40 hours, it goes up. It can go up to £22 an hour. But so if you, let's say you do 60 hours in a week and you hit targets and you're on the £22 an hour, it's £22 for the whole hours, all the hours.
Only the extra 10 hours that he did. No, 20 hours he done, right?
No, it's for all of the hours.
From 1 hour to 60 hours, all of them?
Yeah, because do you understand? So to me, he said if you're young and you're able-bodied, yeah, you don't mind run up and down, because £22 an hour is more than doubling your money. Do you understand? He said,
do they let him go through that hours though? Like Amazon? I'm sure they have managers and that there that cut them off, right?
No. Amazon, think about this, and this is the flip side. What my point was, you on Prime?
No,
Amazon?
No, Amazon.
Okay, so when you want a parcel delivered the same day,
Prime, yeah, I know Prime.
Someone's got to rush around and get it for you. Do you understand? So you can't be on Prime and then complain that somebody has to run. It don't make sense. Do you understand? Yeah, so to me, I think that's a great business model what Amazon have. Now, I can't talk about the benefits because we didn't get into that conversation, but when you look at things, it's like, okay, I understand now. I can work with that.
No, TK Maxx is a very good company to work for. Like, I've worked in Panland before that. I would never do that again.
Would you say there's a really big difference?
Especially with supermarkets and that as well. Definitely.
Because I had a mate who was buying clothes in TK Maxx yesterday. And I said to him, they're expensive though, aren't they? And he said, no. And I said, well, I was in there and I'd look at anything I liked was always like double the price of Gap or whatever.
So our model is this. We're big brand value for money, which means we are up to always 60% off its original price.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So whether it's
I saw a jacket for 400 quid.
Yeah, so that jacket must have been 700-800 quid.
Really? It was nice. It wasn't that nice, but then that's my personal preference.
Yeah, but it must have been a big brand. I don't know what jacket it was, but we sell from Armani to Gucci, to D Squared. Polos are normal. You know, we sell all these. My codes and that, so we sell them for less than what you would if you were to buy it
because
from the website or something.
Fashion or whatever.
It's not always last year. It could be just off season, or it could be there was a sellout and we just went and bought it all.
Since the COVID things happened and there's been loads of clothes manufactured but not sold, and it's thrown things out of season. Have you got a lot more stock as a company?
We've bought a lot more stock as a company, but not all that stock is coming to the stores because we've got limited customers and everything because we have to make more space for the distancing.
So what you're doing online?
So we have online, yeah. We do online click and collect, yeah. We do all that. So this COVID situation has made it less because we're not putting on too much stock out. We're not getting too much deliveries coming in either. So
I was living away for 10 years, and then when I came back, I just bought some trousers. What was it? I tried buying trousers in Primark, but they come up too small, and I don't like tight clothes. And then I end up buying trousers in Tesco's or whatever, and then they've just fallen apart. So I was saying to my mate, I say to somebody the other day that I need to. I was saying to someone the other day that I need to start by quality. So I had a customer, and she's telling me a company Unique. I don't know, Unique, a Japanese company. They're like Gap equivalent, but better quality clothes. Do you find that all your branded clothes, you don't do any cheap lines?
Yeah, we do Zara, we do Boohoo. We've recently added
Boohoo,
them on.
I don't like Boohoo.
This is what we recently added them on. We've recently added them on. So some of the tops are like $4.99, $5.99.
Is it? Yeah, Boohoo, bro. I don't like that brand. I don't like the name. I don't like the thing. I think it's just aimed at kids. It doesn't look like any kind of quality at all.
I've never used Boohoo myself. But yeah, we've recently bought them in. But other than that, we do Ted Baker, Tommy Hilfiger, High Street.
Tommy Hilfiger's still around?
Yeah, bro, it's big. It's coming back. LS is coming back now as well.
Okay.
Do you remember LS from back in the days?
LS, yeah.
That's coming back big now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you, alright. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a good shop to shop in, yeah.
Yeah. That's...
And we don't just do clothes, we do home, makeup, handbags, shoes, kids. So there's a lot of options there, yeah. When people do go there, they end up spending more than they hoped for anyway.
On more than they planned?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, it's been an interesting conversation.
Yeah, mate.
And thanks for the insight. I know we differed from one thing to another.
That's right, that's what it's about, innit? You chat and things just come up.
Yeah. All right then. Bye. We hoped you liked that episode. Keeping in mind, we never know who we're going to interview. We post twice a day, 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. GMT. Have you ever considered the future economies to invest in? Why not listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories? Considering Africa has the fastest growing economies and population on Earth and has done for many years. It holds 30% of the world's known natural resources. We publish twice a week, Tuesday with a guest investor and Fridays talking about investment, politics and history, providing a clear understanding for any potential investor.